Happy New Year and all of that fun stuff. I have a new hair color. Look at that. So I had that purple stripe in my hair for over a year and a half. It was a really long time and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But I decided that I would switch up the colors, and for Christmas I went festive and changed it up to red. I have also changed the product that I've been using. I started out using Splat, and I have a whole video on the first time that I dyed my hair purple using Splat, and that video sparked a lot of conversations about which dyes are better for your hair. And I've tried Manic Panic, and somebody suggested Joico to me, and you can get it on Amazon, and it comes in these tubes, which are great, especially if you are just doing, you know, a stripe or you want to do multiple colors or something, because they just seal up and you can save them forever this way, which is really nice, as opposed to my Splat purple, which I had to keep in like 2 different Ziploc bags so that it wouldn't dry out. So the packaging is nice. They're not that expensive. I believe they're like $13, $14. It kind of depends. I get mine on Amazon, and you know how prices change. This is Orchid, which is a really pretty kind of raspberry purple. The Splat was a little bit darker, a little more blue-based of a purple, but similar colors, and I like them both equally. The one that I have in my hair now is Ruby Red, which I was a little nervous about because Ruby Red, you don't know if it's going to be like some bright clown red, but based on the packaging and everything, I was hoping that it would be exactly this color, and I love it. I think it's really pretty, and it's a fun change. So I videoed myself doing my hair so that you can see the whole process of how I lighten it and put the color in and everything. After the first time dyeing my hair, it was just a disaster. I had no idea what I was doing, and I really just made a mess everywhere. And so then I bought this kit off of Amazon. It was like $10, and really you just need like 1 bowl, a glove. This kit comes with these big clips, which I sometimes use, but most of the time I just use like regular clips or rubber bands or whatever. And then the best part are these brushes. These make such a difference in doing your hair. First of all, you don't get it all over your scalp. So if you are going to do your own hair, especially if you're doing just pieces, I would highly recommend getting yourself a brush, a bowl, gloves, and you can get these at any beauty supply or, you know, Amazon. I get everything on Amazon. I am starting with clean, dry hair. I have already sectioned off the part that I am going to do. I haven't done my hair in like 7 months, and I have some serious roots going on. That is what I'm going to take care of right now. Okay, so I'm just going to put entire contents of tube B into container A, add the oil, mix together, and then apply it to my hair. Now, if you were doing like your whole head, you wouldn't start at the roots because the roots are hotter, and so it goes faster than the rest of your hair. So, you know, you want to do the length of your hair and then the ends and the roots last. Okay, and once I have it all in there, basically what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to pile it on top of my head loosely and put one of these little clips in it to hold it in place. Okay, that should be good. Now the directions say to leave it in for ½ an hour. That won't really do anything for my super dark hair. And I'll keep checking it along the way just to make sure that I'm not totally frying my hair off or anything. But with my super dark hair, it usually takes a lot longer. So I'm gonna leave this in my hair and I will check back. Okay, so it has been about 1 hour and 15 and it looks like it's pretty much ready to go. So I'm just gonna rinse it out and shampoo it, and then they give you this little conditioner to deep condition. Wow, so it actually did a really good job. I'm impressed. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that sit for a couple minutes and then I will rinse it out. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. I'm going to rinse this out. Okay, so this is only the second time that I've used that Garnier No Bleach Lightener for dark hair, and I have to say, I'm really impressed with it. I did leave it in my hair for twice as long as the directions say to. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the color. Now, I have this old thing of Splat. This is what I used when I first started doing my purple stripe, and I have a whole video on that. In the comments section of that video, this stuff from Joico was recommended, and I really like this stuff. It doesn't really last any longer, but it's a bit more hydrating, and it doesn't bleed like at all, which is sort of amazing. And it smells good. It's kind of fruity smelling. Plus I like the packaging because this is so much nicer than this. So the color that I've been using is Orchid, but today, what with Christmas coming and all, I have decided to try Ruby Red. I hope I look okay with red hair. Okay, got a little bit in my bowl here, and I'm just gonna start painting away. By the way, twisting it like this definitely makes for uneven coverage. Clearly, I don't care that much. And I would do like the foil things because that's really a better way to do it. but I'm just not clever enough to figure out how to do that on my own. Okay, I'm going to let this sit for several hours so that the color can really take, and I will come back and rinse it out and we will see how it looks. Okay, it's been just over 3 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out and rinse it. Sometimes I will leave it in all day. I might even just like sleep with it, you know, because it seems to me the longer you leave it in, the darker the color is and the longer it lasts. Definitely just rinse with cold water and don't shampoo your hair for at least 24 hours after you dye it. All right, let's dry it and see how it looks. Okay, so the color is actually really nice. I really like the color. So if you look at it, you can absolutely see the unevenness, you know, if I do this. But if I'm just like wearing it like this, you don't even really notice it at all, ever. It's not like a huge change. All right, I'm happy. This turned out cute. The difference for me between these and the Splat does come with bleach. It's a nice inclusive kit and it's super cheap and you can get it at the grocery store, which is nice. This time around I used this Garnier non-bleach hair lightener for dark hair. I left it in for twice as long as you're supposed to and it did a really good job of lightening my hair. It's not going to not fry your hair, but I keep hoping that it'll at least be a little bit better than bleach. You know, this is not the healthiest part of my hair right here, I will admit. These I find to be really moisturizing, way more than the Splat. The Splat is just a stain, and it stains everything, and when it rinses out, my hair is pink. I really find these to be pretty hydrating, and they smell nice. They smell kind of fruity. And I have had this red in, I did it a couple weeks before Christmas, so it's been about 4 weeks since I've had this in, and it's still a really wonderful, vibrant color. It hasn't faded much at all, which is great. And then because I have this, at-home touch-ups are super easy. I still think that the Splat works great, honestly. I think that it's a great product. You do need to be careful though because it stains like crazy. These are amazing though, and I've really been loving them, and I just feel like they're healthier for my hair. Plus, they have a million different colors. So again, Orchid was the purple that I was using and Ruby Red is what is in my hair right now. These are the only 2 colors that I have tried so far, but I absolutely love them. And I keep thinking that maybe I'll start like mixing colors and do a rainbow stripe. I don't know, maybe not. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give you an update on how I do my hair and the products that I've been using to dye it. And you can see my new red hair. Super fun, right? I had to get a new lipstick to go with it. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, got some good info from it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did like it, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video.